That's not happening right now. So you've got a 10-mile backup. We are told that box trucks and trailers should proceed with caution. Really, really windy out there. Again, this is the Bay Bridge experiencing a 10-mile backup right now. From the live desk, I'm Erica Gonzalez.
Doug, on those winds coming up in just a bit, police are still looking for who's behind a 2016 explosion in Central Park that forever changed a local family. But newly found social media posts might help the college student who lost part of his leg that day meet the mystery man who stopped the bleeding after that incident. As investigative reporter Scott McFarland reports tonight, a series of Instagram comments point to a good Samaritan who may have saved Connor Golden's life.
Before an ambulance rushed then 19-year-old Connor Golden to the hospital, there was a good Samaritan who helped stop the bleeding while the teenager waited for paramedics in Central Park. Connor's lower leg had just been blown off when he jumped off these rocks, and he landed on some highly explosive powder. To this day, no one knows who planted that explosive.
All right, so there is a few.
Now Connor's father and mother from Fairfax believe they found the hero who applied a potentially life-saving tourniquet. On Instagram, shortly after the blast, a young man who posts under the name Milo Tarambar wrote, "I was the guy that was stopping his bleeding. I am really worried about him. I'd like to know his condition. I was using a belt for the tourniquet till the police and paramedics arrived."
That was an extremely powerful piece of information for us to see for the first time. And we would love nothing better than to thank that individual or put him in touch with Connor.
Those previously unknown social media posts have given Kevin and Carol Golden hope that they may one day be able to thank a man who helped save their son's life. But the posts are also vexing because Milo Tarambar has not responded to messages from the Goldens. His Instagram account is private, though the I-Team did find a Flickr account with the same username that may give us a better look at him. It's also not clear if investigators ever interviewed Milo Tarambar. In another Instagram post, he suggested he may have left the chaotic scene before speaking to police. "The police told me to leave after the paramedics arrived," he wrote.
The thought that potential witnesses were being shooed away is a little bit disturbing.
A spokesman for the ATF was unable to talk about whether investigators ever questioned Milo Tarambar. "The case remains ongoing, thus limiting our ability to comment further at this time," he said. And while the investigation churns...
Still feel good?
Oh yeah, feels very good.
Connor Golden focuses on his recovery. The I-Team was first to show you video of his first steps with a prosthetic. He's now getting more comfortable with that artificial foot, though he still prefers to stay out of the media spotlight. On the flip side, Connor's parents are learning to use the media. Carol Golden recently wrote an op-ed for the New York Times and authored this petition, both urging investigators to clearly classify the Central Park blast as a terror investigation, because the explosive that maimed Connor was TATP, the same homemade concoction used in recent jihadist attacks across the globe.
To us and to everyone we know who are familiar with the circumstances, it has the telltale signs of being terrorism.
So who is Milo Tarambar? We should mention we tried to, but weren't able to verify the person behind these social media accounts is the one who stopped Connor Golden's bleeding. His parents say Connor was in such shock at the time, he doesn't remember who helped him out that day. So his parents hope people see this story, then see and recognize the man in these pictures, and steps forward. Scott McFarland, News 4 I-Team.
If you have any information about this case, call the I-Team at 202-885-4444. You can also email them, tips@news4iteam.com.
Well, this was not something you want on when you're skiing.
Scary.
This is so scary. The ski lift goes haywire.
No.
People on the ski lift were falling to the ground, or they were choosing to jump because look, it's going twice its normal rate.
And backwards.
And not stopping to let people off. And then the chairs are banging into the other chairs. 10 people were injured. It was pretty violent. This was occurring in the former Soviet Republic of Georgia. So
it's crazy. Boy, you want a thrill. That is pretty I don't even like those things going forward myself.
Yeah, that's when I saw that video. I do a lot of skiing.
Yeah,
I never would have thought that could happen. So it can, kind of opens your eyes a little bit. But you're safe on most of the time.
Meanwhile, across the Bay Bridge, people are getting a wild ride. If they don't like wind, it is whipping up there.
Is it Memorial Day though?